There was a local government election across some states in Nigeria over the weekend. The election has come to an end, and there are a lot of conversation as a result of the kind of election that was conducted over the weekend across some of the states, as well as the spotlight is Rivers State, to be precise. We saw from Akwa Ibom to Benue to Cross River. To Rivers State, among others. As for Cross River, who will be conducting their own on the 2nd of November, the issue remained that the governors of those states continue to have so much interest at the local government level. And this was the reason why the Senate president, according to him, said he paid a visit to understand how it is to get 100% during an election, and as well as how the state governments or governors conduct the election at the state level.
I believe strongly in the autonomy of local governments, and the Supreme Court had recently given a verdict that there is need for funds of local governments to go directly to local governments. But it will still need a bit of parliament.
According to the Senate president, he said that it is high time when Nigerians call ourselves to order and question our consciousness because of the behavior that we put on during election. According to him, he believed that if candidates or election is being leave to have, free and fair election, we will not be having people voting according to who is in power at the state level. This will bring us to the issue of the Edo election and the subsequent one coming in Ondo in November. When the Labour Party candidate was lamenting on vote buying in Edo State, they were like, no, but it's a normal thing. Since that is a normal thing now in Nigeria, that's the reason why what the Senate president is saying is something that we need to look at carefully. It is obvious that if we actually allow a free and fair election, people will vote their choice. Look at what happened in Rivers State over the weekend. People turned out to vote, even without the presence of the security. The vote was recorded peacefully, and the winners were declared. In as much as some of us don't believe the fact that we have one political party win all the council election, there is still more work to be done in order to get it right. For example, in Benue State, a particular local government with a population more than 100,000 have only 4,000 voting for the winner of that particular election, a runner-up with less than 1,000 votes. When you look at that, you will understand that there is high level of voter apathy at the local level. And that is what metamorphosed into the general election, which was the reason why we had 7 million people determine who become the president of Nigeria during the 2023 general election. And when you have this low turnout, that is the reason why some certain political actors leverage on that, to rig their way into power. That which you can see in the 2023 general election. I don't need to say anything about that anymore. But let's tell ourselves the truth. It is the best way to go. I'm in the position that we should actually question ourselves. And if we actually want development and we really want to change the narrative, then we ought to come out to vote. In as much as we believe already that these political actors are going to manipulate the figures and all of that to favor them, if we have over 80% of the population of a local government or a state or a whole Nigeria in an election, it will be very difficult for APC, PDP, Labour Party, NNPP, APGA to rig that particular election. But when you have less than 10% coming out to vote, then it's possible for them to rig the election. And this is the reason why the political actors, political parties need to do more in terms of educating people, in as much as the current political players are not ready to develop Nigeria. The upcoming and those who are ready to take Nigeria forward have to do more to convince the people and the people themselves. You need to convince yourself as well by talking to yourself and coming out to vote during an election. What do you make of this? Let me have your take in the comment section. Thank you for watching.